wherever you are in the world. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a really cool aspect of natural building that is very prominently used here, but it's also common in other parts of the world where bamboo is present. There's two different parts of the project. So we had the original main part of the house that had the wood built by an artisan, and then the mud was all put in by all of our neighbors in a big celebration called a Junta de Embarra, and I'm going to be sharing a video of that with you all as well. Since then, I've been playing with lime plasters and different materials, different techniques from around the world that are not common in Panama, because I want to kind of combine all of these different ancient techniques in one place. Basically, I've been using the new part of the house as my testing lab. So I've built an entirely new part of the house. It's not a Casa de Quinta style. It's got more curves, it's got more flow. So I've used my engineering experience to kind of play with it and make new shapes and yeah, just basically have fun. So before I share that video with you where we're building the bamboo cage, and this is all going to be great setup for the mud plastering, which is a really, really fun and exciting process. I want to share with you a quote from this book that I'm currently reading. My husband is the one who always finds these great books for me. He's a really big reader. So I just want to share a quote with you to start your day or your week, whenever you're watching this, and then we'll get started. There is no such thing as a problem without a gift for you in its hands. You seek problems because you need their gifts. And if there's ever a great example of problems that keep coming up, it's with building your own house. And if you want to go into a natural building project, it is the best classroom for patience and acceptance, because you're going to have to constantly redo, retry, and it's definitely helped me personally a lot get to a better place of acceptance. So let's get started on the main part of the video, which is creating the bamboo cage to be the base for the new part of our home. And this is all completely natural materials, only mud, clay, sand, straw, and bamboo. Enjoy. Everybody, it's an exciting day here at the farm. Today is the day that we are starting to put the bamboo going around the bedroom and bathroom, the new addition of the house that I was able to build and add on to the older part, which was done a couple years ago by an artisan in Guarare. So the wooden framing is the first part. Then you want to make sure that your roof is on to protect it from any kind of rain or elements. So once the roof is done, then you can put up the bamboo. You have vertical columns that are about 2 feet apart, and then you have your horizontal slats, which are sliced, and I'll show you what that looks like too. So by slicing it, then you can cover a bigger space with the same amount of bamboo and waste less. We've already done the vertical columns of bamboo, and we're going to put in the horizontal ones today. This is the traditional style of quincha building. So there's all different kinds of natural building methods throughout the world, but this is how they do it in Panama. Okay, this is the status of the new addition to the house. We have the roof almost done on about half of it. We have the tall bamboo that has been put in. On the concrete side, where we have the concrete base, this part of the house is a little bit higher to make it all level. We have the bamboo sitting on top of the concrete base and then nailed to the outside of the soleras, the big beams going all around the house. This is the laundry space. You want to put all of your windows in, and then once we have the slats going horizontally, then we'll put the electrical and tubing in. That gets all tied to the bamboo, which we've already started putting across. And then you can mud plaster over it. So this is, some of them are nailed in, but the nails can come out, so we're tying it for extra precaution. So cut a long piece and then start from the bottom, tie it, start wrapping it around and around. They have about 6 inches in between each one. So we're going to keep continuing around the house. This is the bedroom space.
Vamos a meterle un clavito aquí. En los flecos, antes que esto era una sola gritadera, estamos loma aquí. A ver si la cuchilla no me la quitaba ni de la correa. ¿Ahí? No me dejaba. El rey si se agarraba el revólver a punto a tirar. Un trabajo especial.
And because the nails can come out during the embarrando process, putting the mud plaster on, then you also want to tie it. Typically they use a flat plastic string here, but in the old days they used something called bejuco, which is a tree vine. We do have most of the old part of the house tied with bejuco, but because we couldn't get it during the pandemic, it's a little bit difficult to find. You have to really dig for it and go by riverbeds and try to find it. And it's also very heavy, so we decided to just use the plastic string for now. It's easy. It will stay in the walls forever, so it's not creating any plastic waste.
Esse, todo hay que amarrarlo.
Hi, so it's Monday, May 17th, 2021, and this is the progress that we have so far. We have all of the wood, roofing, framing, that's been done as of early May, and we've been putting in the bamboo going around this part of the house, the new addition to the old part of the house, which was done 2 years ago. And we have the vertical bamboo beams placed. We have all the horizontal slats of bamboo that we split placed as well. We have our closet built in and the curved wall on the inside, the windows put in. So basically it is ready to have the mud plaster mixed and wrapped around each of the bamboo. We start from the bottom, we start from the floor, and we build our way up, and you create a wall that's about 6 inches thick, very durable. And the cool thing about this bamboo cage is that this is what makes this kind of home, this style of home, earthquake proof. So it creates great strength in several different directions all throughout the walls, and that is why these homes within Panama last at least 200 years. There are plenty around here that are at least 200 years old. So we're excited to have this part of the house done soon, and we're hoping that this week we'll be able to start the mud building process, or the embarrando, which is to put mud plaster on bamboo.